Hello everyone, welcome to Everyday Living with Penny. And today I've got several guests for you. We're going to be making some peanut butter fudge, and this is Tristan Nash.
Howdy.
He is a junior.
Gonna be
at
junior.
Gate City High School, and he's a very good cook, thanks to our grandmother. And she is also here with us today watching this film. So we'll go ahead and get started with that, and then I've got two other guests for you later on in the show. All right, so you want to walk me through this?
Well, I can try.
Okay, so what do you do first?
Well, you want to start with your 4 cups of brown sugar.
Okay.
You're going to dump it in your big pan over here, or your pot, my bad. You dump it in there, and then you're going to take your 1 cup evaporated milk. You're going to pour it in there.
Okay.
And all this will be heated on the stove over later. And you're going to have 1 teaspoon of vinegar. You want to do the teaspoon of vinegar while I get the...
Do it.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to get the 1 tablespoon of white syrup.
Okay. We'll use that to get it out.
If you want to.
All that syrupy goodness.
Tastes good. And that'll be it for right now. And we sit it on the stove and get her started. No, I'm sorry. We also got to put 1 stick of margarine or butter. In my opinion, they both taste the same. Can I use my hands, or is that all right? Just put the whole thing in there. That'll work. Either way. But they taste the same to me.
Later?
That's later.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna be
So
later.
we'll set that over there, and then let's go to the stove.
I usually start mine on high just to get her started to going, as my mama would call it frog eyes, or in other words, it's boiling. It's gonna take a few minutes though to get it boiling. You wanna keep kind of a constant stir to it so it don't stick or anything.
Yeah. Burnt peanut butter fudge is not good.
Hey, I don't make burnt peanut butter fudge.
I have before, so.
That's why.
That's true. While we're waiting on this, I'll tell you a little background. My mama, which is Sallie Nash from Nicholsville, Taylortown, is the one that got me started in cooking. I was probably, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years old before I was tall enough to stand in a chair in front of the stove. And my first cake was a prune cake, and then it just went from there. So, and she's done that with every one of us, including the boys, as
That's
you can
me.
see.
I love my candy.
You start off. This is your peanut butter fudge.
Here, I'm getting
I'm
tired.
afraid I'll mess it up.
I know, you did say you burn it.
Yeah, I did one time. I can't eat peanut butter or peanuts, so I don't make it.
I can, I love it.
Rub it in.
Oh, I am. I hope you don't edit that out. I remember one year I made it with my mom. I had forgot to put in the syrup, the vinegar.
You forgot to do what now?
Put in the syrup, the vinegar, a bunch of other stuff. It still tasted fine. Couldn't even tell if it was peanut butter fudge or not. Well, I mean, you could tell it was.
Oh, we're getting frog eyes, just about.
They're trying to pop through.
Explain the frog eye.
Bubbling. That's the only way I can explain
it
it.
looks like a frog that's under the pond water, and the only thing it sticks up is its eyes, and all you can see.
No. Like a bubble coming up from the bottom.
I know, but I mean, if you think about a frog in a pond, and he comes up and he just puts his eyes through, the only thing he's showing is his eyes.
I've never seen a frog in a brown pond.
Well, not literally. Yeah, it's fluted.
See, look, bubbles coming from the
There
bottom.
we go. So here's the frog eyes coming.
A little bit.
So how long do we leave it for that?
Until I make a soft ball in the cold water.
All right then.
You want to explain that to them? Because you can probably explain it better than me.
Well, I don't know the scientific reason behind it, but I know it determines whether the consistency, yes, determines whether or not it's consistent enough to harden and set up correctly when you pour it into your bowl. or into your pan or whatever form you're using.
You put in the peanut butter and all that.
You want to turn it down.
Uh-huh.
So So we started out on high, now we're going down to about medium, or a 4 or 5.
Just to keep it to boiling.
Yeah.
Don't want to get it too low.
And you want to
Now,
continually
does that look like
stir
frog
it.
eyes to you?
Yeah, it does.
Or a frog from a pond?
You want to continually stir it just to make sure it doesn't stick on the bottom.
I smell the butter.
Tristan usually makes this every year for Christmas, and you probably do it several times in between too, don't you?
Every time I get asked, are you gonna make it for a family reunion?
Yeah, he's very good at this. So now he's going to check to see if the...
You mean you're gonna check while I stir?
I'm going to check. Okay, so now what am I doing?
You're gonna hold it there, and then you want to get it and see if it'll make a ball. I've been cooking a little bit before that, because if you cook it longer than that, it'll make it hard and brittle when it sets up. See, is it still mushy?
Yeah, it's...
Like how mushy? Actually, no, it's getting close.
Was that good? Well, you're the expert here.
Hang on, let me try it. Stupid.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
I'm not?
I'm on TV.
Well, that's how I check it. It's getting close.
Oh, that's funny. Let me get it.
Sorry.
Are you going to check it again, or?
Well, yeah. Can I eat the rest of that?
So, no.
Well, you're wasting it.
Okay, so next time use a spoon.
But I can still eat it though, right?
I guess.
Okay.
Better?
Mm-hmm. I think we can try it again. And I'm pretty sure it's close because it's starting to get thick down in there.
Better stir it real good then.
Go for
Oh, yep, there it's forming balls on top.
it. That's bubbles.
I know, but it's a ball.
All right, we're good. Cut it off. Now we're gonna add the cup of peanut butter and the jar of marshmallow cream.
12 ounces.
Or 12 ounces, yeah.
Okay, so peanut butter first.
Dump her in there. Don't
I
splatter
didn't
it.
I didn't mean to do that, I'm sorry.
It's gonna get real thick here in a minute. That marshmallow cream hits it.
You wanna...
Oh. My bad.
You're fine.
I used to
You
have
don't
another
wanna waste
spatula down
that.
here. Oh, I know, it's good. Wait till it gets settled.
Okay, so let me hold it while you stir it. Okay, so you stir it all in really good. It's gonna get really thick.
I always leave mine on the stove. I've been starting to leave it on the stove because if it gets cold, it gets really, really thick. And you can't hardly stir it. I almost broke a wooden spoon one time. If you keep it hot like that, it likes to move it and moisturize it.
So here's our pan that we're gonna put it in. So how long do you just stir it until, you want me to stir for a little while?
Yeah, if you want to, Mom's getting tired.
Okay. Stir it until everything is incorporated together.
Or until it looks good.
But you don't want chunks of marshmallow in it. Well, chunks of marshmallow would be good though, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I never made it like
You
yet.
turn it back on medium.
Make sure it's all. I think we're ready to pour it, Penny.
Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some spray. Spray the bottom of our pan. That way it don't stick.
Holy cow. All right, I'm gonna hand you a spoon and I'm gonna pour it.
Okay. So can you see?
It ain't burned, is it?
No. Okay, now I can see. Is that better?
Told you the big pan wouldn't hold it.
Okay, so I left you some in the bottom.
Awesome.
to peel for later. So just set that back over there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I asked him what the best thing to do as far as, do we need to put it in the refrigerator, do we need to set it on the, leave it just sitting on the counter? And he said that from experience,
Well, in my opinion.
in his opinion and from his experience, that if you put it in the refrigerator, it gets a wang taste to it, I guess from the coldness. So we're gonna leave this sitting out on the counter, and while we're doing that, waiting for it to set up, I have a special guest for you. His name's Odene Nash. He's with GC Welding, and he has some yard art that he's going to share with us. And all of the pieces out there are for sale, and you will see the name and phone number of his business and his cell phone. That way you can call him to get pricing, and he can actually customize pieces for you also. So we're going to make our way outside.
Egan Construction in Gate City is a fully licensed electrical, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor whose services include maintenance on home or corporate offices, custom designed kitchen renovations, demolitions, insurance restorations due to water dryouts, wind damage, or fire, licensed interior designing and architectural drawings, full excavations. They're licensed in Virginia and Tennessee. That's Egan Construction, 345 Water Street in Gate City.
All right, we're out here with my special guest. His name's Odene Nash. He's with GC Welding, and he's also my uncle. And he brought some of his yard art here for us to check out. And he does make these on order. All of these are for sale. And I'll also have his number a little later on the show. Should be on the bottom of the screen to so you can call him and talk to him about maybe customizing orders or about purchasing any of these. So he's going to tell us about all this merchandise right here, okay?
All right, start with, thank you, Penny, for having me on.
You're welcome.
Let's start with the big wheel on the back.
Okay.
Like anybody else, we like playing with them. And if anybody's got an idea, we like taking your ideas and making a drawing or making the design, and to let the customer put their own artwork, their own flyers, anything they want to on there with it. We can change it into your design, your style, make it any way you want to.
Well, and what he has here, I wanted to show this too. This little hook is for a hanging basket.
Hanging basket.
Yeah, and it's got the little studs on the bottom to where you can stick it down in the ground or in your fire pit.
All right, for the guys in the cars and the trucks, we've made a little bit, and we can make any kind of truck, car you want out of wire. And this is solid wire. This is not tubing or anything. It's solid. It's all hand bent and hand forged by forging the design, not designs, but the brackets we use to bend the material with.
Yeah, and they're still kind of heavy and sturdy, but they're not so heavy that you can't pick them up and move them.
Right.
So they're not going to move easy in the wind or anything like that.
Yeah. Well, that's truck.
So there's the truck.
Yeah. So we've got several different things about the horses and the buggies. Hope you can get that. That's the horse and buggy. Now this is the wagon. We have wagons made left and right with their little boxes on the sides. You can put on each end of the porch, or some ladies are talking about putting covers over this.
Burlap.
And, yeah, the burlap, and drawing it back up. And the others are talking about vines, setting it over the flyer and letting the flyer grow up through it. A number of things, and the idea behind this was to let the ladies put their design in on what this is. This is just a starter, and let them go ahead and put their design
Sort
in.
of a prop for their flyer bed.
Yeah, just a little prop.
And now you had talked about making some oxen and some horse to go in front too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we've started a few. They're not the right size, but this will work. That's
To give you an idea.
Yes, give you an idea what goes on. Start with.
So by the time he attaches that, if it was sitting on your porch, it would all stay level. You wouldn't have to worry about.
Right, you'd all set there.
Yeah.
You'd have two horses up front, and each end of the porch you'd have each one of these, and that'd be pretty. They can change them, and the ladies need to put their design in it.
Right.
Now, I got in trouble over this next one.
Let me guess.
I'm bad for going to the yard and mowing flowers down. So that is a little thing to keep the guys from mowing flowers off in the yard. My rose bushes especially. Your mom said those.
Right, yeah. Well, now we also had talked about the other day when I was down there. If you wanted to get 2 or 3 of these, you could put them inside and make a fireplace.
We've got one that folds up, 4 different sections that folds out in front of the fireplace.
There you go. So then you've got a fireplace screen. But I think those are super cute and a good idea. Keep a lot of men out of the doghouse, right?
Oh, I stay in the doghouse. Yeah. So these are some of the designs goes out there in your candle holders and things like that. It's just a simple design. You can set it anywhere, you know, on your porch, out in the yard. Just whatever you want to do.
No.
It won't hurt it. It'll go be all right.
It didn't break.
Oh, it didn't hurt it. No, little Bob climbing all over him, so he can't hurt him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We've got that one. We've got the tall one here, and then we've got some smaller designs on the wall here. We'll show you in a minute.
It looks like this is it a palm leaf or
That's just a leaf.
just a leaf?
Yeah. Now we've got that one. This one will also go on the wall. And then you get ready, that will go on the wall. Each side of the porch. You have what's the candle? Citrus candles?
Oh, you have citronella?
They'll fit in here.
Yeah.
And they'll do good. The ladies got their designs, and I like seeing them when you start showing and they start looking at this. They say, "Oh, this will look good with this flower. It'll look good with the rose."
Right.
And they can put their touch in on it. And that's what I'm after. I want them to put
Or
their
their
touch.
creative
Right.
ideas, because everybody
Right.
has different.
Right. They can put theirs in. Okay, that's all the big things. Now we'll start with the little ones.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you grab this one.
Okay.
When you get them on the ground, then you grab this one.
Yeah, we'll just hold it.
Okay.
Okay, so you want to start with this one?
Yeah, we'll start with that right there. It's little palm trees with the candle behind it. And it's
It's
looks
like a
real
little
pretty.
wash tub.
Set that up on the porch and let the light shine through it. It's just real pretty at nighttime.
Cast the shadow of a palm tree.
Yeah, I got in trouble with that too.
You stay in trouble, sounds like.
This is this little set on the porch. I mean, on this table. When you got a picnic or anything like that, you can't sit on the porch where anything like that works. But we've got other designs. The bicycles.
I love that. That would be
Or
cute
the
on a
little
desk.
the flowers. But some of the ladies want to paint these and change them like that. They'll have flowers all winter in the flower garden. Instead of just dying off, they'll still have them all winter
There
long.
you go.
So this is just some of the items we've got. We've got the windmills. We've got just about anything.
Oh, yeah, the windmills, he doesn't have any of those with him today, but they are really nice. It's got a shelf in the middle of it to where you can put flowers on it. And if you do like a clematis or ivy or any type of climbing vine, it'll wrap itself around it. And he's making the weather vanes to where they're interchangeable. So you could probably tell him anything that you want, and he would be able to draw up a design and weld it for you.
So we've got the portion buggy. It's a
Yeah.
small one. Then we've got a design with a guy wants one with a fish on it. That's going to be interesting to do.
Yeah. And then we had talked about the old Singer sewing
Yes.
machines, about doing those. What else was it? All kinds.
Oh, your imagination.
Anything
take
that anything that you can want. Another thing I wanted to point out about this is all of this stuff is paintable. So if you wanted to spray paint it white or whatever you wanted to use, it can be done. If you want to talk to him about any of this or talk to him about customizing some pieces, you need to call him at 423-341-7036. And you should see it flashing on the bottom of the screen too. So we'll go ahead and get all this wrapped up. And I've got one more guest. His name's Nathan Nash, and he is a sophomore at Gate City High School. And he's going to be making some pizza balls for us. All right, welcome back to the kitchen. I've got Nathan Nash here with me. He is a sophomore at Gate City High School. 15, right? You'll be 15 in August, right? Okay. He does some cooking. I think ramen noodles, and he can make tea. And we're expanding his vocabulary here in the kitchen. So I'm doing what I thought would be a good after school project.
It's the summer.
It's well, okay. Well, in August when school's back and you come home, you're hungry and you don't want to wait on dinner, we can do this right here. It's called pizza balls, and what we've got is we've got 30 biscuits, and this will make this whole pan full. And what you'll want to do is go ahead and preheat your oven to 425 degrees. And so again, I'm sorry, you've got your biscuits. We've got mozzarella cheese. I just got the bricks of cheese and I cut it up into 30 pieces. And then I've got some pepperonis. And then you're gonna need Italian herbs, garlic powder, and your Parmesan cheese, and then your eggs, which I'll show you how he mixed the eggs and did very good at it. So now what we'll do is take your biscuit.
How big did you want them? Oh man, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. You want it pretty big because you're going to put all that stuff in the middle and fold it up over it. No, don't rip it.
How do you get them that big? That is important.
Just work with them. You can lay it down on there too and work with it if you want to. You're good.
Aw. There you go. You did that one.
Wait just a second. We're gonna make the rest of them. Make it first. Okay. So
Is that
there.
a seed? No, it's a dough. Okay.
Yeah, we're good. Okay. Now
Now what? I don't remember what you told me.
with the pepperonis,
Okay.
put one pepperoni down.
Yay. One?
One pepperoni.
Okay.
Take a piece of cheese.
Cheese.
Put it in the middle. Put another pepperoni on top. Okay. So then you just take your dough and fold it up over it.
It'll fall off.
Well, no,
I can't even pick it up. Quit it. I got it.
Okay. I love you.
You wanted me on the show.
I do. I couldn't have Tristan and not Nathan too. So see, you gotta.
See,
there
I
you go.
messed
You're
it
fine.
up.
You're fine.
Quit it.
Okay. Yeah. So don't help him when you're doing anything with him. Don't help him. He'll do it all. Got it?
Being independent.
Okay. Well, be independent. Okay. So pick it up. Okay. Now you take the side that's got the seam.
What?
I can't do this. You're cracking me up. Oh my. Oh, I'm crying. Okay. See this right here? That's the seam. Oh. Okay. Okay. See?
Be serious. We're
I'm
doing
a
show.
trying, but your comments just what's getting me. Okay, so there's the seam. You lay it seam side down, just like that.
Why was you trying to get me to fold it over?
Because, so the seam's on the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, so now.
Gosh, another one. Oh my gosh.
You're good.
I'm gonna fold it back over.
It's just fine. It'll, when it bakes, it'll fold back over. Or bake together.
Why is the seam on the bottom?
Because I want it on the bottom. Oh my goodness.
It's hard, ain't it?
It is with you.
You didn't even lay down on the table.
Because I'm good.
I'm gonna be you. I'm gonna do it.
Are you going to flip it in the air?
Yes. It's too small though. I didn't lose it. It didn't go off.
Okay,
Calm
I
down.
was just afraid.
It's impossible to
And
count
when
going
they,
twice as fast as me.
When they bake, they'll expand. So they'll be bigger than that, actually. And use pizza sauce to dip them in.
I think you're making yours bigger than mine. This is hard. What if I sneeze?
And don't sneeze.
What if I have to?
Oh gosh, just don't do it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I messed that up. And like all of it's down here and the
That's
rest
okay.
of it's up here.
It'll be fine.
Did I crush?
Sorry.
It's the only thing I eat.
These kids growing up, the only thing they ate was chicken and fries. I don't care if it was breakfast, lunch, or dinner. What would you like to eat? Chicken and fries. Chicken and fries. That's the only thing they knew how to say.
Universal food.
Yeah. Your circles are getting smaller and smaller.
Do I care?
You better.
Okay. What is that?
I don't know.
What are you having?
I think
Penny?
it was part of the package.
You're having us eating cardboard?
So after you've got your
That took
pizza
about
balls,
15 minutes.
so we probably need probably a little bigger, probably a little wider. Looks like we could fit those in there. So I'll make them in a different dish later. So what we'll do is we'll take this egg that he's beaten up, and we're going to just brush the tops of these. This will keep them from getting real crispy. They'll be golden brown. Okay. So we got them covered in egg. So then you're going to take your garlic powder and just barely sprinkle. Barely. And then you've got, this is an Italian herb grinder, or you can buy the Italian herbs. Just cover it really good. And then we've got our Parmesan cheese. I don't know about you, you like cheese, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cheese
So
in
you
it, though.
can do quite a bit of the Parmesan to make sure the top is nice and crusty. So now we're putting this in the oven, 425 degrees, ouch. And you're gonna let it bake for 15 to 20 minutes. Like I said, it depends on your oven. Times vary because some of them are hotter than others. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll go to a break. And when we'll be back, we'll have the pizza balls out of the oven and I'll have the peanut butter fudge.
Egan Construction in Gate City is a fully licensed electrical, industrial, commercial, and residential contractor whose services include maintenance on home or corporate offices, custom designed kitchen renovations, demolitions, insurance restorations due to water dryouts, wind damage, or fire, licensed interior designing and architectural drawings, full excavations. They're licensed in Virginia and Tennessee. That's Egan Construction, 345 Water Street in Gate City.
All right, we're back and we've got our fudge, and as you can see, it's set up real nicely, and I've plated some so you can see what it looks like. And I have it on good authority that it tastes really good, although, like I said, I can't eat it, so it's almost worth the headache though to
It's really
to
good,
eat it.
I
Yes,
promise.
It's very good. So here's our pizza balls, and I'm gonna go ahead and
I would hold the
get
pan, but it's
No,
hot.
it's okay. Get a couple of these out to show you. It's okay. Don't you burn yourself.
It'll be okay.
So
Chicken headed it.
there's those, and then this is just plain old pizza sauce. You can heat it up, do whatever, and just dip it in it and eat it. So, all right then. Well, this is everything for today, and I want to thank Tristan and Nathan for being here and making me laugh and making me
problem.
look like a third-rate cook on TV and
Making you cry.
making me cry. Yeah.
Funny cry, not no like bad cry.
Yeah.
Hysterical cry. There we
And
go.
thank Odene for being on the show and all his yard art. I want to thank our sponsors, Egan Construction, which is Marvin Egan in Gate City on Water Street, and Just Us Girls that's on West Jackson Street. Thank you, and I hope you had a wonderful time.